Hello from Gardening at Douentza in Ireland, and this, I'm sorry to say, is the last of my Greek videos from when I was on holiday in Crete. But I just have to show you exactly what I bought there. So before we get on with the video and I show you exactly what I bought, I want to just give a shout out to two people who are growing a plant for my son Josh. Now this is part of the collaborative growing that we're doing here on this channel, and as usual I'm linking to the video I made detailing all about it. So if you want to grow something for my son Josh, then please let me know because I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so today first up is Helena Leskova. And Helena is originally from Latvia, but she's living here in Ireland in Clonmel. Now, Helena loves orchids and grows a variety of orchids, and we've been meaning to meet up for ever so long. I think we were scheduled to meet up at the last orchid fair up in Dublin, but, well, you know, this year wasn't my year and we didn't do it. In any case, Helena's growing Phalaenopsis bellina for Josh, so thank you very much, Helena, that's just wonderful. And now we're tripping across the water to Canada, and this is the first person from Canada who's actually growing something for Josh. And her name is Susan Moisey, and she's in Alberta in Canada. And she's growing a Russian olive tree, believe it or not, for my Josh. And she said as soon as she heard the news, she knew exactly what she was going to grow. Now, this tree was gifted to Susan by one of her sons, and it shades her collection of pigs, which began when her youngest son became interested in them a few years ago. So that's just a wonderful thought, Susan, and yeah, that makes me very happy. So in any case, if you want to see photos of these wonderful plants, then stay tuned to the very end of this video. Right, so here we go, and can you guess what I have yet? Now, when I was in Greece, there was a lot of clay terracotta work for sale, but there were no orchid pots. But I said to myself, aha, I'm sure I can figure out an accidental orchid pot, and that's exactly what I did. So I found, let's have a look at this card here. This is the business card of the shop that I got these pots in. And you'll see details of the shop in the details on the video. And now we're going to open them up. I got 3. And there we go. Now look at that. It wasn't built as an orchid pot, but I can use it for, well, what I have in mind actually is one of my Cattleyas, the Mossiae one, which is very wide at this stage, but the leaves aren't very tall, so it looks a bit wrong in the pot it's in. I'm going to put it in this. Now, there's this hole at the bottom. I don't know what this is actually for, but this was, this I'm going to have to cover up by putting something plastic with holes in it in there, and it's going to be just super. So here's the plant I'm talking about, and it's Cattleya mossiae. That has never flowered for me, the little angel, but it has produced sheaths. And it's quite a big plant now and needs potting on, although I'm not actually going to do it now. But I think that's just going to look fabulous in this pot from Greece. Okay, the next thing you're going to see is some clips I took in this shop where I bought these pots in Greece. I bought 3 of them for €4 each, just to let you know as well, which is a really good deal. And the clips were taken in the shop, and you'll see where I actually found these pots tucked away in a corner. And the shopkeeper was ever so nice and chatted with me for a good long time at the end. So let's leave rainy Ireland behind and cut over to sunny Crete. is the particular pot that's very interesting. I will use it for orchids, you know, orchid
really?
plants.
Yes, of course.
We can't find these kind of pots at home.
I make them on the wheel.
Wow.
Actually, everything on the wheel here is made by me.
Right. So all individually handmade.
Yes. On the wheel here on the front is where I work.
We'll have a look at the end.
Of course. My aunt is the one who bakes them. My brother is the one who makes the designs on top of them.
Right.
But all of the family here is
Family
making
business.
them, yeah. We are 7 in total. 3 brothers, my sister, my father, my mother, and my aunt.
Very good.
Would you like me to pack them separately or all together? To save space. I will pack them well enough so that they will not break. But if you want, I can put them in the end together.
Okay, let's put them together and I'll try them in my hand luggage.
For sure it will be better. You will take them in your hand luggage.
What's the name of this business, this shop?
Flakatoras.
Say that again now?
Flakatoras.
Flakatoras.
It's a medieval word.
And what is
It's not used anymore, even in Greek. My father found that name in a contract from a land that he bought about 20 years ago. And the contract was so old that imagine that it was on the top end corner, it was shot by probably during the 1800s.
Wow. And what does it mean, flakatoras?
Flakatoras, it means someone who is on a high place can look very far and keep watch and big guard. Something like a sentry.
Right, okay. I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I will put the video on.
Nice.
And if you give me your card, I'll send you the link when it's on.
Okay.
It's a channel about plants. So this is relevant because the pots are for plants. Yeah.
Okay. You can take out that.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay. Efcharisto.
Hello.